If you don't really like the sport, then you should not be coaching.
首先我介紹我自己先啦，我個名就叫做劉信文啦。今日會教大家7句嘅德文嘅，大家聽我讀一次啊。Herr Vogel。
Herr Vogel。
咦 OK 喎，係啦。
Herr Vogel。
Vogel。
你成日收翻條脷入去就得㗎。
Vogel。
似啦。
My name is Yo-Yo.
Very good.
Guten Tag, Herr Vogels. Freue mich. Mein Name ist Yo-Yo.
Nice to meet you, Yo-Yo.
Guten Tag, freut mich. Mein Name ist Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Guten Tag, Herr Vogel. Mein Name ist Yvonne.
Nice to meet you, Yvonne. Schön, euch kennenzulernen.
So, Mr. Vogels, it is our great honor to come to ALBA Berlin, Hong Kong office and meet you today. We would like to say thank you very much to you on behalf of all students of our school. We have prepared some questions to ask you. Would you please briefly introduce yourself and ALBA Berlin?
Sure. Thank you very much for coming. Also on behalf of ALBA Berlin, always fun to have interested students coming to our office. My name is Thomas Vogel and I am the project manager for ALBA Berlin in Asia. So I'm here to represent our club in different countries, from China to Japan to South Korea, Singapore, Vietnam, Philippines, and so on. And ALBA Berlin is the most popular and most successful basketball club from Germany. And we were founded in 1989, so now over 30 years of history. And I'm here in Hong Kong because here's our headquarters. From a strategic standpoint, important to operate all our projects in Asia. And I'm very happy to promote basketball in Hong Kong and to also promote German culture through basketball.
First, when did you start playing basketball?
The first time I played basketball was in primary school, so I was maybe 7 years old. And the first time I played in an organized club, in an actual basketball club, was when I was 11. So that's when I started playing basketball.
Is being a basketball coach your dream job?
My dream job was actually to play in the NBA. Okay? So I think this is everyone's dream job if you play basketball, to play on the biggest stage. But very soon you could tell I might not be able to do that. So I wanted to be around basketball for the rest of my life. And you have to then look into other areas than becoming an NBA player. So I played a little bit professionally in Germany, and then I decided, because I want to go to university and study, I tried to work a little bit in basketball. So then the best choice was to become a basketball coach. And I also studied sports science. So I was dealing with a lot of different sports, and basketball as my favorite, I decided to become a coach. So now, after over 10 years as a coach, I decided to also become maybe a little bit more important for the club, to present ALBA Berlin as a manager. So now I am also a project manager, not only coach, try to promote basketball.
Oh, this dream job is so good.
I think so too.
Why do you want to become a basketball coach?
Because I really would like to teach students and children that are new to the sport my experience. What does it take to become a better player or the best player possible for boys and girls? So I wanted to share my experience from playing on a very high level, but also once I started playing in school, what was important. And then also, because I'm a sports scientist, I always know what is really new, the new scientific standards. So then I also try to teach that to students that don't have access to the knowledge. That's why it's very important to me to coach kids and students and even adults, because I also coach the professional players.
Okay, so in your opinion, what are the core elements of a successful basketball coach?
I think most important is, of course, that you are skilled. You have to have the skills to teach basketball, because if you are a volleyball player, you maybe not the best basketball coach, right? So I think you need to have a skill set, and then just as important, I think, is to be passionate about the sport. If you are not passionate about it, if you don't really like the sport, then you should not be coaching. And then also the third thing, I think, is really important, that you want to help other people. Only being passionate about the sport and being good in coaching is not enough. You also really want to make a difference into the lives of the students and players you are coaching. So that is very important, I think.
Could you please share with us, how do you prepare yourself to be a basketball coach?
I still play a lot of basketball, so I want to be around the sport as close as possible. So I watch a lot of basketball, I play a lot of basketball to always see how new generations play, how it changes over time. Because when I started playing basketball, long time ago, basketball was played differently than it is played now. So you always have to be up to date, what is new in basketball on every level. And then, of course, I also want to stay fit. I want to stay in shape, because if you are coaching very passionately, really into it, and you also want to be part of, maybe some of the exercise or drills you do with your students, you have to be also in shape. Because I noticed, especially being in Hong Kong, it is very important for a coach to be convincing to the students. So if you are actually in shape and you have good skills, you can show it in person, the students believe you a lot more and trust you more, compared to if you're just saying something and you don't actually show it to them.
What is the characteristic of German basketball? As we know, football is more popular in Germany. That's the people who put more results in football. So do you have any challenges in organizing and promoting basketball training?
Well, I think in Germany everything is very organized and structured. We're following a very structured concept. It doesn't matter if it's basketball or football or maybe handball, volleyball. So in Germany, I would say now basketball is number 2, the most important sport after football. So it's growing a lot. 10-20 years ago, it wasn't like that. So I think a lot of things are going the right way in Germany. We have a lot of NBA players from Germany, actually. So that helps to promote the sport in Germany. And then also it helps the reputation around the world when people think about German basketball. And for us, it's very important to share our expertise and experience as ALBA Berlin, as the German champion and the best and most popular team in Germany, to also other countries and other people that are interested. Because we think basketball is much more than a very interesting and exciting sport. We think basketball can be used as a platform and as a universal language to teach other things. For example, language. If I would like to teach German to you, basketball can be very helpful to teach German to you, other than just reading a textbook in German, right? So also we think it's very helpful for example, one of our business from our sponsor, ALBA, is recycling. So for example, we take old television screens or air conditioning or other devices and we recycle it. And we would like to teach also students in Hong Kong and in Asia how we can use basketball to teach about recycling, how we can use basketball to teach about the environment and protecting it. So this is very important to us as well. So that's why also ALBA Berlin went to Hong Kong to teach about what experience we have and our expertise.
Okay, last question. Can I ask you personal questions?
Sure.
Do you like Hong Kong? What is your favorite food and sport in Hong Kong?
Oh, I really do like Hong Kong. Otherwise, I would not be here. I really enjoy being in Hong Kong for many reasons. Also the food. I really like Cantonese food. I like dim sum. There are a few dishes that I really like cha siu.
Oh.
there are really good dishes in Cantonese cuisine that I like, and Hong Kong also I really like because of you have a lot of nature, but you also have a lot of big city life. So a very good contrast, and you have the ocean. And I know a lot of Hong Kongers don't like the heat, the humidity, the hot weather, but coming from Germany where it's really cold, I really enjoy the weather too. So those are reasons why I came to Hong Kong, and also because students like you are very, very friendly, very nice and open to learn new things. Just like you three now wanting to learn a little bit about German culture and even German basketball. So this is very special to me, so I'm very happy to being able to do that here.
Mr. Vogel, this is all our questions. Thank you for your sharing.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, I'm so excited.
You're very welcome. Come here, closer.
No, really.